fact
I
that
don't
Jeter
think
had to
that
pick that
play.
ball up
No
and bring
way.
it up and then flip it, that takes time. So you got to
No
take that
way,
into
dude.
consideration.
Take a seat. Tell me what your team did this time.
Hey guys, welcome to
This is
Slugger
Slugger
Sports
Sports
Therapy, where we
Therapy.
heal sports pain, break down the
We
biggest
heal
stories,
sports
and
pain
talk the
over
game
here.
the way real fans do. I'm your sports therapist, Slugger. Let's get into today's session. Hi, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up with another? We here with another episode after the Subway Series. I'm live at City Field, as you can see. No, I'm just playing. I'm not live at City Field, but I'm alive at the crib. But man, I'm back here with my guy Kyle Field, and
Sir.
he's a Yankee fan. So I want to check in on my guy, make sure he's not in the
Man,
ICU or something. Hey, your blood pressure is okay, man?
it was real high yesterday. Like it really was.
I would
Oh
I
man.
would only imagine. I think mine definitely was high as well because man, I mean that game I was fuming too when especially when Bo Bichette dropped that ball in the outfield. Oh goodness.
That's
You
two
couldn't
drops in a row that you
yeah.
guys got away with.
Yeah, it couldn't get worse than that at the moment. Oh, I was believe me, I was yelling at Carson Bench through the TV as if he could hear me. I'm like, how you dropped that ball? I was actually on the phone with my pops actually when it happened, so he could attest to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was man, I was out of my mind. But I mean, it was a emotional roller coaster of a series. And
hmm
once again, one of those series. I mean, you told me this before that you love the Subway Series because it's always an emotional roller coaster. It's always a nice back and forth battle, seesaw battle all the time. So, what's your take on this? Like, how you feel? Why you think it is? Because no matter how bad we are, we always find a way to do it against the Yankees. And by the way, we were 0 in 93 in the past 2 years when we were down after the eighth inning. So finally, we beat a team doing it. And of course, it's the Yankees coming back and walking it off of Bednar.
Well, I will give the Mets some credit because they were hot coming into the series, and that's exactly what you need against a team that has a winning record. So you had the momentum, and man, did you steal a couple from us though?
Yeah.
That's how I feel, man. But what I like about the Subway Series is like no matter how hot or not one team or the other is, it always ends up being a really competitive series. Um, the Yankees obviously coming into the Subway Series they're skidding, you could say.
Oh yeah, they've been
Kind of
struggling a
a
little bit.
tough
Yeah.
series in Baltimore. Um, yeah, I don't have much to say except for I didn't think we'd. I'll be honest, I thought the Yankees would win the series. I didn't foresee a sweep or anything like
No,
that,
me
but I
neither.
did think with the Yankees were going to win the series. And boy, that middle game was rough, honestly. Leaving the
You think the
bags
middle game was
full.
more rough than the third? I get because the Luke we in the situation where you have bases loaded and Luke Weaver comes in and strike out too and gets a ground ball. But you think that was more brutal than the last game?
I think so. I think so only because
Interesting.
the Yankees have been having these bullpen problems
Hmm.
since the beginning of the season. I mean, it's been covered up by the amount of starting pitch, the quality of the starting pitching as well. I mean, Max Fried's going to be down for some time, but it's like the Yankees are very well equipped to handle missing some Max Fried, and thankfully it's not too serious of an injury either. But that to me was just like. That middle game was tough because of the offense that has been firing so far all season, and then we get into another chance with the bases loaded and we come up short, and that's real frustrating. Not to say that game three, watching Bednar give up a bomb in the ninth was any more or less frustrating, but it's like, we've had these bullpen problems. This is
Hmm.
something that's very clear. And the bats not coming through in the middle game sucked for me, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, curse you, Spencer Jones, for knocking out my pitcher. Clay Holmes is our best pitcher this season before
Yeah,
that
that's
start.
rough.
And he didn't get roughed up, but he didn't have his best start. But he was still competitive, still good enough to allow us to
Yeah,
win.
he had some. I mean,
Yeah.
like you know, he stayed out there, and the innings that he gave after getting hit were quality. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah,
But no, I only brought it up because like you mentioned Max Fried. Luckily for you, it's not serious, and you
Mm,
got Cole coming back. So, but we just lost another quality player, man. I mean, along a bunch of other players who are on the shelf, like Lindor, Luis
hmm.
Robert, um, Jorge Polanco, Ronnie Mauricio.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of players. So, this is why I felt like, and by the way, to counter what you said, I had a great feeling we were going to win the series because, like you said, we always play Yankees tough, and we
Hmm.
were on the rise while you guys were, are scraping a little bit to get by.
Yep.
But for me, I felt like the momentum was shifting towards our side. And you look at that series, and it's like we just swept the Tigers, and now we playing the Yankees, who have been struggling a little bit. So it's like, okay, I think we can take 2 out of 3. And especially if you look at the pitching matchup, like I thought it favored the Mets a little bit. Game one was a great one because you had Clay Holmes at his best, and then you have Cam Schlittler. And I knew it was
Hmm.
going to be tough for us to hit Schlittler. I felt like that was going to be tough for us to win that game for sure.
Boy, he's
And,
something.
no, no, he's special. He's special. Right now he looks better than McLean. I hate to say it.
And McClain
Uh,
looks sharp though. He's
Look,
on my
McLean's really
fantasy
good.
baseball team,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
might
he better
add.
be shot, right? Yeah, no, he's really good.
Uh-huh.
McLean impressed me the other day with his outing. I said it on my last video that because you and I both know as a pitcher that more than talent alone, it's that tenacious mentality. It's that being persistent. And what he showed me that start, giving up 3 runs in the first inning and then coming back and throwing 6 scoreless innings afterwards, that's the mark of a great pitcher. And that's what I
Hmm.
love to see. It's about resilience when it comes down to pitching. And
Yeah.
I know this very well as a starting pitcher, and I'm sure you do too. And that's what I see with Schlittler also. Schlittler is, oh my God, he's on another level. His stuff is
He
disgusting. Hmm?
my cousin actually brought up a great point the other day. It's Schlittler is built like his stature, his body. He is built to throw 102,
No,
7,
absolutely.
8 innings every start. Like, it's like with the way that training and pitching has come along, we got 5'9" guys throwing 102. You know what I mean? So it's
I
like
don't
you
know
get a
how
guy
they're
you get
doing
you get
that.
a guy like Schlittler, the frame that he's got and the mentality that he has as
Right.
well. I mean, he's special. He's
He's
special
gonna
for
go a
sure.
long way. He's primed to be
Hmm.
a very good pitcher for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we have a lot of special pitchers, though. I mean, you have Paul Skeens. Terry School was not on the younger side like those guys, but you have some Mizorowski.
Hmm.
Oh my God,
Oh
McLean.
yeah, the
We got some
Miz dude.
dogs. We got some dogs in the league right now.
State
Now
of
I'm
pitching's
loving
in
it.
good hands for
Yes,
sure.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it though. But I was actually listening to the broadcast the other day. Was that against you guys? That yes, it was against you guys. Did you hear this? That John Smoltz said that Joe Davis and John Smoltz were covering the game, and they mentioned that the walk rate is a lot higher for hitters these days and pitchers too. Uh, and I feel like the reason why that is because a lot of guys are forcing to throw hard,
Mm.
and there's when you try to throw a hard, you're compromising your ability to control the strike zone. Your command normally tends to decrease when you're trying to throw as hard as you can. And every pitch, you have guys saying, the grunting every pitch and all that, throwing out max effort every time. So it's like for me, that's what I suspect. And I think it's going on. But I thought John Smoltz sort of like avoided the elephant in the room a little bit. I forgot exactly what he said, but that's what I feel about that.
Hmm. It's kind of tricky because I feel like sometimes if you're really mechanically sound, like some guys are, you can just reach back and let it eat, and you'll find the strike zone. But I do agree, like over like for most pitchers, I think if we because we can't compare like the average starter to like the Miz or Schlittler and McLean. So I do think there's some truth to that. I do think you do sacrifice a little bit of control if all you're thinking about is reaching back and throwing 100. But some guys are just so fluid and they're so aware of how their body moves on the mound that they can chuck it. And like I'll say like Schlittler is the easiest looking 100 I've ever seen.
I was gonna say that.
It doesn't even look like he's throwing hard. But I
Mhm.
mean, obviously he is. But it's like
No, I know
I
it's
do
tough
I do
though.
think there's
Mhm.
some truth to that. But I think some guys just have it. Just some guys just know how their body works and they can trust their mechanics to deliver that 102 right on the paint.
For sure. And that's a Paul Skeens. And like you said, Schlittler,
Yeah.
Paul Skeens, Mizorowski,
Hmm.
those guys, they naturally have that in them. So it's not like they're forcing the situation. But what I see with a lot of other guys, like guys who are a lot shorter than those guys are, they're forced
Yeah.
to throw 100 miles per hour because it's not natural like a guy like Spencer Strider, who's only, what, 6 feet, 6'1".
Yeah, it's not that big
Yeah,
actually.
he's not that big. He does have massive
I
legs,
mean,
though. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But
He's not that tall.
he's not that tall. Well, I'm about 6'2", so 6'1",
Yeah.
hearing that 6'1" is short is kind of crazy to me. But no, I mean it's insane though that seeing someone like those guys who are barely 6 feet tall throwing 100 something miles per hour, and that's why it leads to Tommy John early a lot. And I say this a lot, but it's the truth. And I mean I'm not saying as somebody who, because I've probably only thrown 90 miles per hour once or twice in my life, but, if I'm lucky. I'm not saying as somebody who's salty of those guys. Like I watch and observe, and I'm like, you're sacrificing a lot. And even CC Sabathia came out and said something like this too, um that there we have a lot of throwers in today's baseball. We don't have pitchers anymore. We have throwers,
Hmm.
and I'm observing and noticing that because even with some guys, their fastball is incredible. They have blazing fastball, they barely have control of it, but they have a great fastball, and they don't have many secondary pitches, so
Mm,
it doesn't balance out very well.
right. No, yeah, I think that's a great point from CC. More throwers than pitchers. Yeah.
And CC was a guy who threw hard too. He could cock back and throw hard as he can if he wanted to. He
Hmm.
still to this day, I think he can throw 85, 90 miles per hour.
I'm
But
sure he could get up
yeah,
there and find the zone
yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure. And you see how brolic he got. This guy is strong, very strong. So
Man,
uh
dude, he looks good now.
yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
So no, I mean that's the problem. You have guys like Greg Maddux back in the day where those guys would not get drafted today. Jamie Moyer, Greg Maddox, John Franco. I can name. The list goes
The
on.
old Jamie Moyer
Yeah, yeah,
changeup,
yeah,
that old
yeah,
Mariners
yeah.
commercial.
Right, right. So, oh, yeah. I know exactly the one where it never got to the plate, but just kept.
Dan's behind the plate. He's like, "Come on, you
Yeah,
gotta swing at that."
yeah. I remember that one. Oh, the young kids are not gonna know what we're talking about. I promise you, we still in our 20s, guys. We still in our
You for
20s.
real? Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy to think though, because the other day I'm walking across the street, I'm like, um, I can't believe it because I was watching the Rays and Giants game at the Trop, and Steven Matz was starting that game. You know when Steven Matz made his debut?
Yeah,
2015.
man.
I remember it like it was yesterday. I literally remember his first game, he had 3 hits. He had 3 hits. He had
Wow.
and he pitched like 6 innings, I think, or 6 or 7 innings and allowed 2 runs.
At the
And
Trop?
no, no, I'm talking about his debut
Oh, his
with the
debut.
Mets.
I
Yeah,
was
with the
like,
Mets. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. No, he
dang.
he threw he threw the ball well that day too, because the Giants ended up, Rays ended up walking it off on the Giants. I forgot the score was. It was probably 3-2 or something like that. That
Oh,
was a great game.
excellent.
That was a great game.
Yeah.
That was great. I enjoyed the experience at the Trop too, as much as everybody everybody tends to bash the Trop. The experience was nice. The experience,
Yeah.
yeah, even with the just 20,000 fans that were there, there are like they passionate about the Rays because
Hmm.
it got pretty loud for a crowd that small. So, um, yeah, no, no, but I mean, I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, I remember Steven Matz making his debut. I remember DeGrom made his debut against you guys. You remember?
Mm.
I mean, some of these guys who have been in the league forever, I can remember their debut like yesterday. So we're getting old, man. We're getting up
Yeah.
there.
No, I was also talking about this with some family the other day. It's like
Yeah.
guys, we used to see guys like getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, and it's like these guys are uber famous, right?
Hmm.
Like you hear the names and you know who it is, and it's like, yeah, that's a Hall of Famer. And now, as we're getting older, we're getting to the point where it's like we're seeing the nominations for the Hall of Fame, and it's like, what?
Yeah. Huh?
It's like that guy is not nearly on the same level as like, some other Hall of
Oh,
Fame name. But
oh,
it's funny because it's just like that's
yeah.
just how time works, you
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah. Huh?
mean? It's like it's still a Hall of Fame career. It's just it's weird. It's
Yeah.
weird, you know.
Don't even get me started on that conversation because I have had that conversation a million times. I was actually talking to my dad not too long ago about how Barry Bonds not being in the Hall of Fame is a travesty. Like
It
that
is.
should not be the case. Barry Bonds is the most feared hitter in baseball, hands down. There's not a single player who's more feared than Barry Bonds. The fact that he's the one who started that precedent of players getting walked with bases loaded. Like Buck Showalter felt the need to do that because he rather give up a run than let Barry Bonds beat him with a grand slam.
Yeah.
So
Well, the problem with the problem with this is that all right, he's not the first guy that has cheated and has also
of
been left
course
out of the
not.
Hall of Fame. He's also not the first guy that has cheated and been inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Of
So
course
it's like
not.
there
Yeah.
has to be a line. I think the ultimate goal of the Hall of Fame is to tell the story of baseball. All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Barry Bonds is one of the biggest parts of that story, and he has to be in there.
I mean, the guy
Has to
has
be in there, juice or not.
762. That's what I'm saying. 762
Put
home runs.
McGuire, dude, put them all in there.
Put them all in there.
You want to
A-Rod.
put something next to it?
Yeah.
Put A-Rod in there.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
put A-Rod in
Yeah.
there for me.
Yeah. 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 For
Like,
you.
if you want to put an asterisk next to their
Yeah.
name or whatever, do it. But they
Yeah.
got to be in the hall.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's the story of baseball.
No, for sure. And that I mean
Yeah.
that's what the Hall of Fame is supposed to be. You're supposed to reminisce the game when you get in there. It's
Mm,
like and you there's no Hall of Fame, and they say this all the time, but there's no Hall of Fame without Barry Bonds. There's no Hall of Fame without these guys because that's not the story of baseball. All you're doing is distorting the story a little bit. And it's not you don't want to do that. You want to
hmm
give you the whole picture from Jackie Robinson, from the emergence of all that when they integrated African Americans into the Hall of Fame. I mean, no, I'm
hmm
sorry, to Major League Baseball, and then from there,
Right.
how baseball has evolved from there. So that's part of the story. Barry Bonds is the story. The what year was it that Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire had that home run race? That's
Oh,
part of the story.
80,
It was not 80.
80
It was in
something.
90s. I think it was
Or
in
90, yeah, 90
it was definitely in
something.
the 90s because I know the lockout was in 94, and that was a
Yeah.
little bit after the lockout, which, by the way, that race put
I
baseball
feel
right
like it
back
was
on the map.
98.
Yeah, it has to be
I
98. I
think
think
that's
it's
why I said
98. Yeah,
80 because I was flipping around the 8 and 9.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
think it was 98.
It was definitely, yeah, sometime in the 90s for sure. And I
Yeah.
watched the documentary too, and I enjoyed every bit of it. And I didn't know much about Mark McGwire at the time because obviously I'm on the younger side and I didn't watch Mark McGwire play, but or he was way later in his career when I first started tuning into baseball. But I actually genuinely felt bad. I feel bad for Mark McGwire. Honestly, I feel bad because it doesn't seem like he's a guy who cheated intentionally. It seemed like more of a thing that baseball condoned it at the time.
That's what
And
I'm saying. Like
yeah,
they weren't doing anything. Everybody was on the juice, man. It's
exactly. And the
like,
pitchers were too. So they had the same advantage. They had the same exact
yeah.
advantage. As much as I
McGuire had
hate,
a great swing.
yeah, no, he did. He was a monster too.
Hmm
He's a
He was a
monster. Yeah,
beast.
yeah, he was a beast. Roger Clemens is not a Hall of Fame either, too, which is crazy to me. And I don't like Roger Clemens. And not because he wore the pinstripe, because I don't think he's a good guy, but he wore he should be a Hall of Famer too. All those guys. It's
Yeah, he should be.
yeah,
I agree with you.
it's absurd that those guys are not Hall of Famers.
I agree, man. I
Yeah.
think something's got to change there.
Yeah, for sure. We could talk about this all day. I could talk about how Derek Jeter is one of the lower tier Hall of Fames, in my opinion. If I had
Ooh,
to,
whoa,
if we had
whoa,
to rank by
whoa.
tiers, if we had to rank by tiers, I think Derek
I
Jeter's on the
know, look,
lower
I know
end.
Jeter's not the greatest shortstop of all
No,
time,
not even
but I
close.
I won't stand for this. The guy's a winner, all right?
Oh, okay now.
He's a winner.
Okay now. It must be nice to have guys like Bernie Williams and Paul O'Neill and Mariano Rivera in the core four. If you put any give Albert Pujols, if you put Albert Pujols in that core, he's winning a 5 championship. You put Miguel Cabrera in that
Pujols
core,
is the greatest
he's winning.
right-handed hitter of all time, though. Of course he's going to
Exactly.
win a
Yeah,
championship.
exactly my point though. And Pujols doesn't have as many. Miguel Cabrera, Nomar Garcia. I can name the list goes on. You put anybody.
Nomar.
Yes, if you put those guys, if you put those guys, if you give those guys the players Jeter had, I'm telling you, those guys are 5-time champions too.
There's one thing that Susan Waldman said in the Captain
Hmm.
uh about the Nomar and Jeter thing, and it's like yeah, you can make your argument, but one of them always won.
Yeah, I mean, it's about your supporting cast. It's about your supporting cast also. That's what you got to remember. So I'm not saying Jeter's not a winner. Yeah, he's a winner. He has 5 championships, but at the same time, baseball is more of a team game. Look, you had two of the greatest baseball players on the same team
He
in
reminds me of
Mike.
Kobe.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Jeter and
Mike Trout.
Kobe
They
are
had very
like,
similar careers. Yeah, huh?
hmm
Very similar careers. Were very both hard workers and both were champions.
You know what's funny is like the conversation around Kobe and his GOAT status is also pretty interesting too these days. But I think I just that's just one thing I'd like to add on is like the similarities between Jeter and Kobe.
I yeah, I think Jeter, I mean, Jeter was a hard worker. Kobe
Well,
was
because Kobe gets placed pretty high on a lot of people's lists these days, and
he's like top three in my opinion for sure.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then Jeter, he played shortstop on a team that won a lot.
That won
So
a lot. Exactly. Big time franchise. So
hmm
that's the thing. You think Lindor's a Hall of Famer though?
uh, maybe. How old is he?
33, I want to say. Probably turning 34 or 32, turning 33.
Hmm.
I think he can.
I think there's a case to be made. I don't
Mhm.
want to say no because I don't feel that way. Like
I
I
also
don't
feel
feel
like
like he's
the standards are lowering too. So I feel like he
I
can.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I think the standards are lowering, but I don't feel like he's not a Hall of Famer, but I feel like he's missing something, you know?
Championship. Come
Yeah.
on, you can see it.
He was close.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
close in Cleveland.
Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, in 2016 when he lost to his friend Javi Baez. Well, Javi Baez was not the reason why they won that championship. Can you believe it? Javi Baez has a championship.
No. No, the
I,
Jeter conversation is really I do like having this conversation though, because obviously I'm a Yankees fan. He's a hero of mine growing up, but I do like hearing other people's perspectives on Jeter. Because as I've gotten older, I've gotten more you know, can set my feelings to the side a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I do like to have this Jeter conversation,
yeah, so do I. So
as
do
much
I.
as I do love him.
Yeah.
So
No, of course. I mean, you also, I mean, we're both getting into sports casting, so we know that, this you're biased to a degree, but you also got to look at it from an objective standpoint. And
yeah,
honestly, with me, I didn't even notice it when I was younger. With Jeter, the reason why a lot of people know that he's not a great defender is because he doesn't have a lot of range. And I didn't realize this younger. The reason I used to think the jump throw was cool. Like everybody loved that jump throw. Like you can't even lie. Like it looks cool. It looks sick. But the reason why Jeter used to have to force to make those kind of plays, guys like A-Rod didn't need to do that. They didn't need to develop that aspect of their game because
well, A-Rod had a cannon
yeah, A-Rod a
first of
cannon,
all.
but
Yeah,
and so did Jeter, but not A-Rod. Not he didn't have A-Rod's arm. But the thing is with Jeter, the reason why he had to develop that jump throw because he didn't get to the ball as quickly as somebody who's has more range and more agility than he does. So that's why he had to compensate it with the jump throw. I'm pretty sure we've had that conversation before.
and we've
So
talked about the jump throw. The jump throw
yeah.
is a great play. It's high stakes too. Like it's a playoff game, so that's another reason why it's like such one of his more iconic plays. But it's like as a Jeter and a Yankee fan, I that's probably like third, fourth on the list of Jeter plays that are like memorable. I mean, I think, and we've talked about this. I think the flip in Oakland is hands down the best one he's ever
See, I knew
made.
you were gonna say that, and I say that play is overrated because what was Jeter even doing there? Huh?
He's saving
let's
the day.
yeah, all right, all
He's
right, bro.
saving the day.
All right, because
The throw missed two cutoff men,
it did, but
and that run was going to score.
when does a shortstop ever make a play right in between home and from
Never.
right
That's why
field?
it's so amazing. He was
He's not
doing his
supposed to be
job.
there. You just proved my point. He's not
No,
supposed to
that
be
no,
there.
no. See, I disagree because yeah, he's not. No one was supposed to be there. That throw was in no man's land.
That's you're
Someone
using a
had to
first
go.
base.
Somebody had to go get it.
And I honestly believe that throw was in line to home plate anyway. So
It
realistically,
wasn't going to get there in time. There's no way. It was bouncing.
well, Jeter picking the ball up slowed it down too, right? So you got to take that into
I
consideration.
don't. I don't think
The fact
I
that
don't
Jeter
think
had to
that
pick that
play.
ball up
No
and bring
way.
it up and then flip it, that takes time. So you got to
No
take that
way,
into
dude.
consideration.
It was
Ball
our. It
would
was
go
past
faster
the
than he could do
plate.
that.
He fielded it in foul territory and shoveled it back into fair
You sure it's in
territory. It
foul
was.
territory?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, that's why it missed the fact that he was there and no because that was a run scored.
Yeah, but I got to give him credit. He found a way to make it happen. He was
hmm
there. He was present at the moment. Heads
That's
up.
my favorite one because you're right. What is he doing there? But that's
Exactly.
why that's why it's so good. Is because nobody else was there.
That's usually, but that here's my thing though. The pitcher cover is backing up home plate. The first baseman is usually the guy, the cutoff man in between home, right field and home plate. So I'm
Hmm.
sure it probably went over the first baseman's head. Usually the pitcher would probably try to recover the ball somewhere and do what he has to do. But the
I would
shortstop
just have to
definitely does a good.
assume whoever
Yeah,
was pitching knew the throw was coming in from right, so they got, position themselves behind Posada accordingly. You know
that's
what I
another
mean?
thing
So
because
like they were probably even farther away from the ball than Jeter was.
that's the thing. That's the little details of baseball that
Hmm.
people don't realize and you don't take into consideration. Like, yeah, I mean, though, if one guy is not backing up the play, that changes the whole dynamic of the play. And
And
you
I
saw
think
that the
one
other day with
thing,
Rodon too, when Rodon threw that ball to home plate and 2 runs scored on it, right?
Loaded 1-0 Yankees. First pitch all the way to the backstop. Kicks high in the air. Bench coming in. He slides and scores. The flip home from Rodon gets away. Bichette comes in next and he scores. Soto goes to
But what you're gonna say?
if yeah, and I can't, I want to say that it was a double cut.
Mhm.
I feel like it missed two guys.
I have to go back and watch the play though, for sure,
Yeah.
so I can get some more clarity on it.
Hmm.
But no, I mean, I gotta. It might have been the situation, yeah, and that's a horrible throw from the right fielder.
Yeah. But that like it was a completely broken play. The run was gonna score. Um, Anybody but Giambi, they're safe.
Hmm.
Well, I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
you didn't take that into consideration too. That you had to have a
Any other
really
real
slow runner.
base runner, he's
Yeah,
gonna score.
yeah. Huh?
But that yeah. And Posada with the tag. Oh,
That was a
great
sick
tag.
tag. It was a sick
Yeah.
tag.
The best
Yeah.
part is that he's out. Like even if they had replay, he's out.
No, he was out without a doubt.
Yeah.
That I'm not even
Hmm.
arguing that part of it. Yeah,
Hmm.
that he was definitely out. Jeter made the play,
I
luckily.
do like that. I do like the way you view that play though. Like, because I always was just like, yeah, man, that's why it's great. It's because the throw was in no man's land and someone had to go pick it up and shovel it.
I honestly would love to know what was Jeter thinking at the time because there's no way you can anticipate as a shortstop that that ball
No
was gonna
way.
be overthrown by and miss two cutoff man. So
It's such
um
a, it's like, it's not a, like that never happens. So
yeah,
like
exactly.
that's why it's so hard to judge it too.
It looks like so the thing when you before you break down that play, you analyze every aspect of the play. You from the outside looking in, it's like, oh, this is a cool play. Like you said earlier, like it's unique. You've never seen it before. It's never been done. But then you break down every aspect of the play, and it's like, how did he even get there? Like, what was he even thinking? Did
Hmm.
he know that those was gonna miss two cutoff man?
Yeah,
So
he must have saw whoever was out and right just reach back and
yeah,
unload, and he just
exactly,
kind of knew it was gonna miss. That's all I can think of. I'm sure he
exactly.
talks about it somewhere, but
He definitely has. He
mhm.
had to. He had to. Yeah, because that was such an infamous play that I'm sure the minute he gets on a podcast, he start talking about. That's one of the first plays he's talking about. Besides his 5 championships and his
Yeah.
leadoff home run against the Mets, we're not going to talk too much about that. But I feel a
Oh
little.
man.
I feel better though because we did win that series the last year. You do know that the Mets since 2018 are 23-17 against the Yankees, right?
I did not know that.
Yes, yes.
That's
So you,
guys are
I
gaining
do,
some ground. I still
I
think
do
the
my
overall
research. No,
record is like 80
83
and
and 69,
60.
83 and 69. Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
yeah. Eight.
Hmm.
But we're not gonna go. We're not counting the 90s. We're not counting the 90s. They're talking about now. We're talking about now. We're not gonna talk about the 90s.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. But I mean,
Yeah.
throughout the history that the Yankees have dominated the Mets, obviously, and you would think obviously know why. The Yankees have been a better franchise than the Mets for a long time, but it's unfair. Let's not do the 27. You don't do it, but for the fans out there doing the 27 World Series championship thing,
Yeah.
nobody's been alive to see all 27 championships. I promise
We
you
gotta
that.
stop that.
Yeah, I
We
promise
can't
you
do
that.
that.
I got a question to ask you though, because I talked to a lot of Yankee fans, and I promise you, if we had lost that game yesterday, I would have received a million text messages on my iPhone talking about, "Oh, you guys lost the game, yeah, 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 yeah." But do you think? I mean, do you think Yankee fans care about this game? Hmm? Like, did they care about yesterday's game? Hmm? in the
Yes,
whole series.
absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. Because I know a lot of Yankee fans who keep telling me, oh, we don't care. And I don't, you listen to WFAN?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
There's Keith McPherson used to always say, "Oh yeah, this is the Mets World Series. Oh, they care about this more than we do." That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You guys cared. Always, you guys always cared, especially after Juan Soto decided to join the monsters in Queens.
I
The,
think
the
the I think
gremlins over
what
there. Yeah.
I think it matters more this time around just because of the recent slide the Yankees have been on. So I
Yeah.
think that's why Yankees fans care a little bit. Like I shouldn't say all Yankees fans, but I feel like the crowd that claims that they don't care about the Mets
The one who
or
talked
don't
trash
think
the
about
most.
the Mets because it's like I don't know. I want to beat the Mets.
Of course, you want
You
you
know
want
what
to
I
beat
mean?
everybody. That's the thing. You
Yeah.
can't tell me that you don't care. And especially, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Met fans talk a lot of trash. When there is some hope, when we have a lot of when we play some good games, like I'm sure a lot of them were talking trash after we swept the Tigers. And we said, "Oh, yeah, we ready for you guys? Yeah, we ready." But I was saying that I was joking about it though, but I was saying it. But yeah, it's another baseball game, especially with you guys. You guys lost your last
hmm
6 out of 7 at the time,
I
so
think
that
we're
game meant a lot for you guys. And now
think we're
we're the
two and
reason.
seven in our last nine.
Exactly. So, and we're the reason why you guys are 2 games behind the race. And we know how much that matters at the end because you saw what happened against the Blue Jays last year.
hmm
So you can't tell me that you don't care about these games because, first of all, you're
Yeah.
playing another baseball game. So it doesn't matter if it's the Mets, Orioles, or Dodgers, or anybody else for that matter.
Outside of like the Mets Yankees like beef
And
or
then plus
whatever,
that,
you're
yeah.
right. It
Mhm.
has it has big implications for the division,
Yeah.
which we are not winning
Every
anymore
game does.
because of the Red Hot Rays.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And every game does. I mean, you would know about the both fan bases like to go at each other. I see so many times. I mean, you watch the Subway Series and there's a million of couples. One wearing a Yankee jersey, the
it
others wearing
means
a Mets jersey.
something,
Yeah, it means a lot.
like
So you can't act like it doesn't care. And it's our World Series. For me, it's not our World Series. I'm looking beyond that. I want to win. I want to
I
win, and
agree
I'm
with you, man.
mad.
I
Yeah,
always look forward to the Subway
but I always
Series.
look
It's
forward to it too. Yeah, it's
like
fun.
it, I don't try to pretend that I don't care about like beating the Mets because
The
I
Mets.
do.
Yeah, the
Because I
Mets are
want
just the Mets. Your
to.
boy Jeter said this.
Yeah, he did. Oh man.
At
But
the
no,
time,
it's
he was
like,
right because he used to dominate the Mets. So why
I
not?
don't hate the Mets like I dislike
That's
teams
because
like
you're not from New York. That's why.
well, it's because the teams that I guess I strongly dislike, it'd be like Boston and Houston. But it's like I still want to beat the Mets. I love the Subway Series.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
I do.
the intensity is always
hmm
high, and stakes are high as well.
Yeah, they are. Bragging rights always on
Bragging
the
rights
line.
always on the
Yep.
line. You best believe. I'm telling you, we beat you
Yeah.
guys 2 out of 3.
Yeah, we'll see you in July.
Yeah, right. That's what I said last year when you guys beat us in the series against the Mets. I said, yeah, we'll see you again, and we won. We ended up winning the series. You guys have not won a series at Citi Field since 20, I think 18 or whatever.
That's
It's
bad.
been a minute. It's been a
That's
minute. So
bad.
yeah, yeah, that was fun. It was fun though. That series was really fun though. In all honesty, I
hmm
mean, your boy Volpe came alive in Game 3, and he did it against Freddie Peralta. Freddie Peralta's a
Yeah,
really good pitcher.
Freddie Peralta is a good pitcher. Like the Mets do have good arms. So it's like,
Only three, and then we lost one of them. So.
yeah.
Yeah, we're cooked a little bit. Well, we should. I don't even know. I
I
think I
hope
heard
I hope
Kodai.
Volpe figures it out, but
Yeah,
it's only one series. I'll give him some more time.
yeah, for sure, for sure. And I mean, you guys have your bad luck too. To be honest, I mean, you guys have Stanton out, Caballero out,
Yeah, that hurt
Cole
us a
still out. Yeah,
lot.
yeah, huh?
Cole, I think they're gonna try and get him one more rehab start, and he should be back with the team.
I can't.
I heard on the broadcast he got up to like 100 in his
Oh,
last
does he? Is
outing.
he still
Yeah,
okay? Well,
so he's still
I
he's still
guess.
chucking it.
They say that Tommy John helps some people throw harder. He might be one of them
Some
cases.
people come back and definitely throw a little harder. Yeah. Jose Fernandez.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Rest
yeah.
in peace,
Rest in
man. He
peace. Yeah.
got the surgery and came back and was man.
Ripping it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where do I sign
Yeah.
up? My
All
elbow needs a little
right.
surgery. No, seriously though. But no, I
hmm
mean, I can't wait to see what Cole looks like coming back, honestly, because it's been what been 2 years since you've last watched him pitch. So,
I'm
uh,
excited. I love Cole. Always have. Uh, when he came over, he's just he's just a guy, man.
yeah,
Like
no,
I don't know how else to describe it. I
he's a
love
cool
Cole.
dude. He's a cool dude too, and because I've seen some of his videos outside of the field, and he's a baseball encyclopedia for sure too. He loves his baseball. Like he
Hmm.
knows the history, the Hall of Fame. You take him to the Hall of Fame right now, he could describe to you everything, how that happened. Like I watched him, like man, this guy have a deep appreciation for baseball, and I
I
mean I
love that in a
appreciate guys like
player.
that. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Hmm.
You know who I don't like? I don't like Rendon because I would trade to be in Rendon's spot any day of the week, and the fact that he is talking about baseball the way he does, it gets me so mad.
Yeah, he's like it's just a job
It's
or
just a job.
whatever.
Like, God, oh man, if I had as
Like, you
much
know what my
talent,
job is?
right? Right? That's what I'm saying.
I'd kill to be at your job.
Oh my God, I wish, man. But we not all meant to be MLB baseball players. It's all
Some of
good.
us meant to just talk about baseball, right?
Right? Yeah. Like we are.
Yeah.
And I enjoy every bit of it though. It's still not as great as
Oh
being a
yeah.
pro superstar
I just
baseball
can't
player
stay
like Juan
away.
Soto. Yeah. Making $765 million to get booed at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, he probably loves it. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
now he's
He loves
definitely
it.
I think at first it might have shook him a little bit, but I
He was
think
also
now,
struggling too. His confidence was really low, so that's what really got to him, in my opinion.
yeah. I think he's
Yeah.
good now though.
Yeah. He's
Like
smiling. Yeah.
I think that first series back in the Bronx, he was a little shook,
Yeah.
but like he's good now. He's
He's
like more equipped, or maybe not equipped the right word, but like he's
he's
got a
geared
little
up.
bit
Yeah,
of
he's ready
confidence
now.
back, a
Yeah.
little bit of juice. He can handle some heckles from right field,
For
so
sure, for sure. And I feel like he's gonna go crazy in that series against the Yankees in at Yankee Stadium. But because he didn't do nothing last year over there. But he's gonna go crazy. And he was much
it's
better
so
this time.
weird.
Yeah. But did you hear that his during his post game interview he said the fans said a lot of weird things to him? I
Oh
wonder what those
yeah.
weird things could be. Oh man, I mean, I can only imagine because I mean,
Mhm.
you if you play college ball, you already know how that goes with all the hecklers, and I mean, and or just being in the stands because
Yeah.
I've sat right behind Juan Soto before many times, so I know how exactly how it goes. So I know
No.
exactly how it goes though, but. That was a great series, man. I mean, I'm glad we pulled it off. Even if you guys had won, I would have given you your credit. And I'm not a sore loser. I take my L like a champ. But
Yep.
I'm happy we're on the winning side of it, though. So
There you go.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited
Yep.
about Knicks basketball.
Let's
I'm
go,
really
baby.
excited. So my Mets are starting to heat up, and my Knicks are playing tomorrow against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Come on.
I got exactly what I wanted to see. I was rooting for the Cavaliers,
Oh
and and
yeah.
and we were also talking about it too that we wanted them to go to 7 so we could wear them off, and whoever has to play us will be a little bit exhausted, but when they do play us, right? So now I mean we got our wish. They went to 7 and we playing the Cavaliers. So I think we have the upper hand this series, but I'm not gonna take this series lightly.
No, 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 no. You got to respect your opponent, obviously. But I mean, this is the window, man. I mean, like,
It's right, like
this is the shot, dude.
yeah, to steal Boone's
It's right
quote.
in front of us.
You know, I was just about to say that. It's right in front of us.
Mhm, he slams his desk.
It's right in front of us. Yeah. No, seriously, it is right in front of us though. And on all honestly, man, because yo, man, there's a stat that says the team who loses in the Eastern Conference Finals, the following year they always make it to the finals. So the Knicks are continuing that trend right now,
Yeah.
as of right now.
Uh-huh.
And
True.
I mean, it's funny. I was talking to one of my boys who we've been friends since high school, and we said it before the season. I didn't realize how good the Pistons were going to be. I didn't know they were going to emerge the way they ended up emerging this season. But we said the Cavaliers and the Knicks are the two teams to beat, and
Yeah.
turns out we've been right. We're right so far. I mean, they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Cavaliers were really dominant last year, though, too. Remember,
They
I think they
were.
had like an 18-game winning streak at one point last year. They surprised everyone and they swept us.
Yeah.
They killed us in the regular season. And they ended up who they lost to the who they lost to again? The Pacers. The Pacers, right? It was the Pacers,
The
I believe. I think it was
The
the Pacers
last
they lost to
the
last year. Last year.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they lost to the Pacers, and that's how we ended up matching up against the Pacers. We lost to the Pacers right before, but man, I mean, we were so I knew that we were gonna have like a great matchup again. We were gonna end up matching up against the Cavaliers, probably, but or I didn't want to see the Pistons. The Pistons were the team.
I had the Pistons. Like
Yeah.
when the playoffs first started, I had Knicks Pistons ECF
Hmm.
just because I mean the Pistons were wagging all year. So, it wasn't the most exciting playoff predictions. I think I also had the Spurs winning the West, which was like
Well, you're
I
still
think
on
it was
track to
e-
get that right now, huh?
I think it was either the Spurs or OKC, which is like again not like shocking news, but
Yeah.
you know,
Basketball
I
is a lot
had
more
yeah,
predictable than any other sports. I noticed that.
a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like the Knicks, we all projected they were going to go this far, barring injury, because if you get hurt, that's a different story. But they didn't.
Oh,
They stayed healthy
speaking of
pretty much
injury,
all the year.
OG practiced today
Yeah,
fully.
I know. I think he's supposed to be back for game one, which is
Hmm.
awesome news, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I was telling you before this, OG is my favorite player on the Knicks currently, and
absolutely.
the reason why that is because he is so underrated in my opinion. Because he's a guy who goes about his business, but at the same time, he's a
That's
dog.
that's what
He's
I
a
like
dog.
about him too,
Yeah,
man. He puts his head down, and he does his freaking job, man. He does it
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, no, he does, and he has the killer mindset. I think the difference between Mikal Bridges and OG, the funny part is though when we traded for Mikal, we expected Mikal to be the third option behind Cat, and OG emerged as the third option because he has more of a killer mindset than Cat
He
though,
does.
than Mikal does. So
Yeah, I think he's just a little bit mentally tougher than Mikal Bridges, and I
for
do owe
sure,
Mikal Bridges an apology.
I don't.
Uh,
I know because I believe in Mikal because I when during my time at Barclays I used to watch a lot of Mikal Bridges games. So
yeah, you did.
yeah, so I got the opportunity to see what kind of player he was. I knew he's not a number one player. I knew it since then, but at the
Hmm.
same time I knew he's a dog. Like he
Yeah.
can get this thing done. And when we
Hmm.
traded for him, I was super hyped. By the way, that was against the Yankees. It was a Subway Series game, and we beat you guys that day. But I even forgot about that game because I was so happy we traded
Because
for
of the
Mikal
Bridges
Bridges.
trade.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
was huge. I
Yeah.
remember I remember a lot of people were shocked at all the picks, but
I don't care about the picks.
seems to be working
Yeah,
out just
yeah.
fine.
Here's my thing, right? With the picks, we don't know how far back are these picks are going. That's what guys who are in middle school right now.
I know. It's
Yeah, we
like
have a bunch of guys in middle school. First of all, you don't even know how that's gonna pan out. It's years from now. We don't know
and
how
it's
those
so
guys are
funny
gonna.
because like trading picks matters a lot in certain sports,
Yeah,
like the
basketball more so.
NFL
Yeah,
and the NBA.
yeah.
But like, it's just funny. Just for example, like the Patrick Bailey trade, sending him to Cleveland,
Hmm.
and it's like, okay, the Giants got a pick in return. It's like, who
Exactly,
cares?
exactly. Yeah,
It's like, who
yeah,
cares?
the thing. I mean, football. You have such a large roster, so it's like if you. It depends on who this guy is gonna be. Then your 53-man roster, you're not seeing everybody. In baseball, we don't trade picks because it wouldn't even matter because
It doesn't matter.
we
Yeah.
don't see when somebody gets drafted. You have to spend time in the minor leagues before you even come up to the majors. So
Yep.
basketball matters a lot more because right away you make an impact on a team. So it does matter, but at the same time, for me, it's like I rather sometimes mortgage that future if it means win now. And
Yes.
clearly, it looks like it's working, right? We're in a win now mode, and I could definitely see us going to the finals this year.
Oh man, I want it bad.
Yeah, me too.
I want the finals bad.
The city would crash and burn. I'll tell you that. I'm finding a way to get back out to New York, and I'm going to that parade. I'll
That's
tell
what
you
I'm
that right
saying,
now.
dude. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. If
yeah,
there's, oh man, that's gotta
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
That's
You only
gotta
been to New
happen.
York how many times? One time, twice? Yeah, one time. So that would be a
One
great way to
time,
experience the city
old
again.
man took me.
Yeah, huh?
He's been there. He's been there so many times, but
Yeah, I
I've
would
only
imagine,
ever
right?
been
Yeah,
one.
he's from
Yeah,
Connecticut, right?
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It depends on what part he's from, but it's probably an hour
Hmm.
drive or so. So,
Yeah, I
um,
don't think it's too far.
it's
He's
not
right
too
on the
far. Yeah.
water, so
Where I live, it's literally like probably 45 minutes an hour with no traffic. So, um, but yeah, I mean, I would head back over for that parade,
oh man,
enjoy every second of it.
I'd take an Amtrak if I had to.
Yeah. So I mean my two orange and blue teams, the Mets haven't won since '86, the Knicks haven't won since '73. So it's pretty much been a long time since I've
Long
seen a
time
championship from
coming.
either team. So I mean, man, I would go crazy if the Knicks would win a championship.
We New York needs it, man.
New York does
The
need it. New
city
York,
needs
yeah,
it.
yeah. Because I mean, California is up right now, but New York.
Hmm
When was the last?
New York needs a
Yeah.
championship.
Oh, actually, the last time I won a championship was with Liberty. I have a ring, by the way, from
You
that
got the
championship.
Liberty ring.
Yeah, I got the Liberty ring. I actually got to watch them celebrate because I was working over there at the time.
That's pretty
But
sweet.
yeah, that's awesome. That was awesome.
My
But
boy Eli won
yeah, I was
one.
gonna say the last one was 2012 though, if we're being realistic. And they're not even from New York. They Jersey. We don't
I
claim them.
know they're Jersey.
They're
I know. I
Jersey.
know.
They're Jersey boys. We don't claim them. Only if the Bills win it, then we claim that.
Whoa, the Bills. They're closer to Canada.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they are, but they still in New York. They
No,
are in New
yeah, I
York.
know.
Yeah, yeah. Not close to
No,
the city. Not
I
even
hope
close.
MetLife gets. I don't know. I hate that stadium, dude. I
But
hate
aren't you a
MetLife.
Giants fan? That's your home field.
You know how many ACLs that turf has claimed over
I
the
know.
years,
I
dude?
heard the
It's
turf
like
is. I heard the turf is really bad.
it's
Really bad.
bad. It's
Yeah.
like they got grass in there right now for the World Cup, right?
Just leave
Just
it.
leave it
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Just leave it.
Please just
Yeah.
leave it
Grass is
there.
the most natural field you can find.
Do not
Yeah.
put the turf back,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. No, for
Oh my
real.
God.
For real. Yeah. And yeah,
That's
we
all I'll
want
say
to
about
avoid.
MetLife.
Yeah. Is that how Malik Neighbors got hurt last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It
Crazy.
was bad. I knew it as soon as he went down.
Yeah.
I knew I literally as soon as he went down, he like before he even reached for his knee, I was like, "Yep."
That's crazy. Yeah. No, they need to do something about it for sure. For sure.
It's like a known, yeah, I don't know. They'll never play in New York, unfortunately. Like they are
They
going
don't
to
have
stay in
space. They don't have
Jersey.
space in New York. The
There's
Jets
no
used to play.
room.
The Jets used to play at Shea Stadium.
The
Yeah,
back way back in the day, the
way
Giants
back
used
in
to
the
play
day.
at Yankee.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
See, you learn
way
something
long
new every
ago.
day. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But no, you know, it would have been cool if the Mets split the stadium with the
That's what I'm
Jets and the
saying,
Yankees split the
dude.
stadium with the Giants. Because what are they doing in the wintertime in a baseball stadium? Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing. So
nothing.
they could use it. Only thing is though, those stadiums would be a lot smaller for a football stadium, but
Yeah.
they can still generate a lot of
It
revenue.
it used to work out well, like old Miami worked
Yeah,
well
I was gonna
well.
say in Miami, it used to work out like that. Yeah, the Dolphins.
Obviously it had its issues, like I mean you don't want the first baseline on the goal line. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just
I don't know. I'm surprised that they didn't have a way of changing that pad, like that part of the
You'd
field.
think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like just
Yeah.
covering the patch up or something like that. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
odd. But yeah, I mean, reminds me of high school. I mean, when I was in high school, did I tell you this that in high school that we used to, our fields, because in New York City you don't have enough space to build separate fields for every sports team
hmm
in the school. So the way we would do it, it would just be a million fields in one. So it would be a baseball field, football, track, soccer, everything. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
was real fortunate in where I graduated high school in Oregon because I mean we had like one of the best baseball fields in the state, but it's not that hard when you live out in nowhere. But
yeah.
but we did have a very nice did super nice diamond.
Yeah.
I mean 30-foot wall all the way around, uh plenty of space. It was nice. It was
Did you tell me
nice.
that your high school feels nicer than your college?
Way
Yeah.
nicer than the
Isn't that
college field.
crazy? Isn't
Yeah.
that
Uh-huh.
crazy? Yeah.
hmm That's high
You,
school baseball compared to like a junior college field. I mean, a lot of junior college fields are,
yeah, no,
but
our
some
trash
programs have
facilities.
very nice facilities. Like the place I went to, all the facilities are nice. I mean, we had our weight room was great, the gym was great,
Yeah, not my
everything
high
on
school.
campus was great. Our
Oh, you talking about
football,
your college?
yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all the facilities were great. Weight room was great. The field was in rough shape, but I mean, you know,
Nothing a
what are
little
you
Ray
gonna do?
can't handle. Little Ray.
Exactly. You get a little
Yeah,
clay,
yeah.
go tamp the mound a little bit. It's all right. It'll fix
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
the players do that, by the way,
I
just in
got a
case you
question
guys
for you,
didn't know.
actually.
Yeah, for sure.
When you toe the slab, are you digging a hole up there, or you like to keep it nice and clean?
I prefer it to be clean, but it depends on how I'm landing that day.
Hmm
So there, you know how some days you land more awkwardly than others. So it's like,
Like when you get up on the rubber, are you digging a hole next to the rubber, or you like it flat?
no, I prefer it to be flat.
Yeah, same. I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
understood when guys get up there on that nice clean mound in the top of the
They start
first and
digging it.
just
No, I would more
digging.
dig. I would more dig the part where I'm landing. That's the part where
Oh,
I'm landing. Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
See, I
I'm more.
fixed that out almost after like every batter. I would go back
It
and flatten that
depends. Yeah,
out.
it depends on the day though, because some days I don't know, it's weird. Like I feel like mechanically I'm feeling good enough where I'm landing. It's because all mounds are structured differently. Like they're it's different.
Some are super tall,
Some are
some are
super
really
tall, yeah, some are
short.
short, some are steep. So it's like it depends on which one, and I feel some land if my landing spot feels off and it's having me throw too low or a little bit all over the place, then I would probably cover it up a little bit more. But at the same
Hmm.
time, if it's the opposite happening, I'll probably dig a hole in it. But there are some mounds that are uneven too, and some of them where you landing awkwardly. So it's like it depends. It just all depends on that, on all those
Yeah.
factors. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's an interesting question though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just always know that I hated when I got up when I was like pitching against somebody and I got up changing it sides in between innings and I'd get
Mhm.
back up on the mound. There's just a crater next to
Yeah.
the road. I'd be like, you,
Yeah.
and then I'd fill it back in, and then the next inning it's dug out again. I'd be like,
Yeah.
it's my mound, dude.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Yeah. It's the little things about being a player that you enjoy, but you get annoyed at the same time. You
Yep.
get annoyed doing like those little things. But
Well, clear your schedule for tomorrow night at 8 p.m. because we
what's
got
that?
some
What's
basketball to watch.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. You already know
Hmm.
I'm tuning in.
Oh
I can't
yeah,
wait. Who you more worried about actually on the Cavaliers? I'm not worried about
Spider.
Harden. Spider,
I'm
yeah,
not
for
worried
sure.
about Harden at
I'm not
all.
worried
I'm
about
worried about.
Harden at all.
I'm always worried about Donovan Mitchell, though.
When I saw the score, I didn't get to watch the game yesterday, but when I saw the score of the game, I I told myself Spider had to go off because first of all they blew the Pistons out, and I'm like, there's no way. Knowing Harden, because Harden never shows up in an elimination game. So I go back and I look at the stats. Man scored 9 points, going 2 for 8 from the field. Like, what else is new, man? What else is
No,
new? Typical Harden. So
I'm not
that's the
worried
thing.
about James Harden. Even that
Yeah.
series against Detroit, I'd peek. I was at work, for a couple of those games. I'd peek my head into the bar, and I'll watch this possession here and watch Harden throw up a brick. Come back 20 minutes later, throw up three more bricks. It's just like, God,
Yeah.
dude, I think I've seen him make four shots all night. Two of them are threes. It's like,
Yeah. I don't think he made a single three. He went 0 for 6 from the field.
there you have it.
Yeah,
I
huh?
mean,
Yeah, I mean, not 0 for 6 from
I'm
the
not
field. He went
worried
0 for
about
6
him.
from behind the arc, I meant to say. But yeah. He
I mean, obviously, there's still a supporting cast that you
no,
have
for
to
sure.
worry
I
about.
was
I
just about
mean,
to mention, I see a lot of people are saying that they're scared of Jared Allen, which I don't understand. We punked Jared Allen a couple years ago.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
was
know
it
about
2 or 3
that.
years ago? Yeah, that we when we eliminated the Cavaliers.
No, oh gosh, you're gonna have to help me out. What's his name? Ah, I got the roster right here in front of me. But he's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, they have a lot of good players though. I mean, I would think so.
Mobley.
Evan Mobley, yes. Mobley's a
Yeah.
really good player. Mobley,
Mobley.
yeah, Mobley, he has some little size too. I that we have to watch out for him. That's who I'm more
That's
worried
what I'm
about. I'm
saying.
more worried about
That's what I was trying
Mobley.
to.
Yeah, I'm more worried about Mobley than I am Jared Allen. Because Jared Allen, I feel like he's kind of soft, and we can handle him a little bit.
I think so too. And you
Yeah.
know what? Man, I just think it's a soft mentality that it's so contagious in the NBA.
Mhm.
And I don't know what it is.
If
I
you,
don't have an answer for it.
yeah. Huh. I think there's going to be a good back and forth battle. I don't think the Knicks are going to sweep the Cavaliers in any shape or
Probably
form.
not.
I think it's going to be a nice back and forth battle
You
between
think
the
six
Knicks.
games?
I say six. I say six.
I think 6 games too.
Yeah, I say six. I think there's going to be a game where Spider goes off. Definitely going to be one game where Spider goes off, but then he's gonna have a game where they out rebounding us by a lot.
Even if we go down, um, oh wait, we don't have home court advantage, do we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
what I thought. I was
we
like,
had the better seating.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they ended up right behind us
No,
in
that's exactly what I thought.
fourth
So
or fifth
there
seed.
you go. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about going down. Uh, We've came back before.
Talk about down in the series.
Yes.
I wouldn't be worried about that either. Yeah,
No.
and especially playing away games, we can handle the road. We've proven
We can
that a
handle
million
the road.
times.
We've
Yeah.
proven that. We
hmm
took over Philadelphia.
hmm
Yeah, that was awesome.
hmm
That was a big moment.
Oh yeah, no, no, I didn't enjoy anything more than sweeping the Sixers. I can't stand that guy Joel Embiid, man. I don't like him at all. And don't get me wrong, he's one of the most talented big men out there, but I don't like him as a player. He's a dirty player. I don't know him as a person, but as a
I don't
player,
know. I was gonna say I
yeah,
can't speak too much on his actual character,
yeah.
but I don't like watching him play
I don't
basketball.
like
I can't stand
he
it.
seems like he's a dirty player. I mean, he is a dirty player. Deliberately
Yeah,
injured players. He injured Mitchell Robinson a couple years ago. He did it to the Nets. I think he did it to Nick Claxton. So he's just a dirty player in general.
Mitch got
And
his payback at least.
oh yeah, for sure. Oh, that poster.
Maxey is in. Look it up. Throw it down. Robinson devours the rim.
God,
He
that's
put him on
sick.
the foil. Oh my
It was
God.
so funny because we were talking
Yeah.
about Mitch earlier. I was talking about Mitch. I love Mitch so much because he's a country boy. And someone asked him if he was gonna have that as his wallpaper, and he said no because there's not a truck in it. And then he goes
Oh,
on
that's funny.
Instagram and he reposts that picture of him dunking on Joel Embiid, and he's got his big old jacked up Chevy in the background. And I'm,
Of course he did.
dude,
Of course he did.
now he posts it.
Yeah, yeah, of course I figured he was gonna do that. Photoshop the car into the picture.
So funny,
Yeah.
dude. I was like,
Pull
that's
a
my
Blake
guy.
Griffin. He pulled a Blake Griffin. He dunked over the car.
That's my guy, man, Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah. No, and the more I watched Mitch play, the more I realized why the Knicks didn't want to trade him.
No.
Yeah, and he's been through some rough times with the Knicks, man. He's been through. We were discussing this that
No
you
one
go
on this
back.
team deserves this more than Mitch, bro.
Oh yeah,
Seriously.
for sure. He's been through everything,
Nobody.
the ups and downs,
He
injuries, and
stuck around, dude.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I love him.
And
I do.
at one point too, I think he was discouraged. He was discouraged. He wanted to get traded. I don't think
Yeah,
he
he
ever
there were
publicly
some
said it.
dark times,
Yeah,
dude, because
yeah.
he's really active on social media. He's
Yes,
not
he
afraid
is.
to tell the fans how he's feeling. So it's like it
He's.
was very apparent that he was not having a great time for a handful of those seasons, you
I
know?
think that was the year we had Hartenstein. No, I think it was when we had Hartenstein. And we ended up
Yeah, and
starting
that was
Hartenstein.
yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah,
I mean, Stein was good.
I loved
Stein was
Hartenstein. Yeah,
that series against the Sixers
Sixers.
again.
Yes, yeah.
That was
When
he was
DiVincenzo made that
huge.
big shot. Yeah. That's why I was so happy because the Sixers. Oh man, Joel Embiid. Oh yeah. Don't sell tickets to Knicks fans this town. Shut
Cleveland's
up.
doing the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, they are.
Yeah,
What a punk move.
they're limiting the tickets to New York
Yeah.
residents,
And you
dude.
know what's crazy? They still so at is it still called Wells Fargo? The Sixers
In
arena?
Cleveland, or
No, what
I
the
do think it is
Sixers.
still Wells
Yeah, Wells
Fargo.
Fargo. Yeah, we still we still took over that building. We
Oh no,
still
it's apparently it's Xfinity Mobile Arena
Oh,
now.
right. They change those names like it's nothing. Like they're changing socks. But
I mean, I
but
still call T-Mobile Park Safeco Field because
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just where I grew up.
There's
So,
a lot of all the time they change the names. It depends on who buys the rights. You know how it goes.
hmm
Yeah. Power advertisement. Money who talks. But yeah, no, we still sold out. They still sold out. Not sold out, but they sold a lot of tickets to Knicks fans, which I don't know how they got to the arena still, despite the
I don't
fact
know.
that they had all those regulations. But Spike Lee was still there,
How do you think they're
Clyde, all
doing
the
that? You think they're
celebrities.
buying them in Philly? You think New Yorkers are going to Philly and buying their tickets there?
No, I think it's more so the Philly fans who were discouraged that they were down 2-0 in the series.
Not showing
Or
up?
0-2, yeah, they said whatever. Like they just started selling
Yeah.
tickets to Knicks fans because Joel Embiid at the end of the day is not going to pay their bills. So if you spent if you spent all this money on a ticket, right? You 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 want some kind of compensation back if you're not going to go to the game. And I would
hmm
be discouraged. My team's down 0-2. The way they played that game one, they showed up game two at least, but the way they played game one, that was very discouraging. So I would sell my tickets too.
Yeah. That's funny you say that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen A Bronx Tale, Ron?
No,
The movie?
no.
That's funny because in that movie, the main gangster. I won't spoil it for you because you should watch it. But
Yeah.
he's talking to this kid Colosro, and he's like, "What are you, a Yankee fan?" He's like Mickey Mantle's not gonna pay your rent
I gotta
because
definitely
he was
check that shit
crying.
out. Yeah.
He was sad because they just lost the World Series to the Pirates. He's like, "I hate Bill Mazeroski."
No, that's very true. But
Yeah,
I think this to myself all the time, especially when the Mets are I mean, the Mets are the Mets, right? Mets metting. When they do that, I always tell myself, like, why do I care so much? Like you tell yourself that, and I'm sure you found your time yourself in times like that where like it's like, why do I care so much? And it's just like it's just being I'm starting to figure out more and more that baseball is just part of my identity. Sports in general, like it's just
hmm
part of my identity, and it's got me through some rough times.
it's part of
So
how I was raised.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was raised on the Yankees,
yeah. I
so
mean, I've been playing baseball since I was 5 years old. I've been watching baseball for God knows how long. And so I mean, I was talking about Steven Matz like it was yesterday that he made his debut. So I mean, it's really part of me. Even if I wanted to not care, it's hard to not care, you know?
Oh yeah, I know
Yeah,
exactly how you feel. Well,
yeah,
that's yeah, after the World Series, I mean, I was in shambles. And
yeah.
like for a couple of days after that, I was like how do I let this affect me like this?
Right.
Right? Like
And
seriously, like you have
yeah,
those thoughts, but
yeah.
then you come to and it's like, no, man, this is like I live for this. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say baseball for me. I always say baseball is just a game, though. At the end of the day, but it's more than a game. It's really.
That's
I mean,
why
everybody
it
plays and
teaches you so
follows.
much.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God. I mean, that's why. I mean, I feel like I'm so in debt with the game because
Ah,
it made me
well
the
said.
man I am today. Like without the game, my character wouldn't be the way it is.
100% agree with you,
Yeah,
man. I
yes.
totally agree with that. It's a game of life, dude.
It is. They always tell you
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah, yeah. They always tell you that. It's a kid's game, but at the end of the day, it's still grown men game.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And I mean, sports teaches you a lot of lessons. But yeah, I can't wait to tune into that Cavaliers and Knicks game tomorrow. The
I'm excited,
Spurs
man.
Spurs do play tonight too against the Thunder, and
Yep.
that's gonna be a great series as well.
Woo.
So
Watch
I
out.
yeah,
Watch out.
yeah. I'd rather face off against the Spurs though. What would you say? Yeah.
Spurs.
Yeah, and we beat them in the it doesn't mean nothing, but we beat them in the cup.
We can work around Wemby, but
We could definitely work around
I
Wemby.
don't know if we can beat that OKC whistle.
Yeah, right. Because when you play against OKC, it's not just the OKC versus the Knicks or anyone for that matter, but it's
Hmm
it's OKC and the refs versus the other team. Because
Yeah.
man, I was saying this earlier. I don't. Oh, okay. SGA as a player, he's a great player. Don't get me
He's a
wrong.
talented
He's a
basketball player.
very talented
We
basketball
both,
player.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way I see it, I can't respect how he's playing the game. Like, I get it. It takes creativity to do what he does, right? Because to be able to draw fouls it takes skills to really draw fouls
It does.
at that rate. But at the same time, I can't. It's just like when Harden won MVP back in the day. He scored majority of his points from the free throw line. No, not majority, but like half his points from the free.
Traveling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The little step back thing they used to have. Yeah. So I can't respect that, and I'm sick and tired of seeing it, and that's why I really want obviously my Knicks to win it all. But if the Knicks don't come out, I actually wouldn't mind seeing the Cavaliers win it, honestly. If
If
they
I
keep
had
this,
to pick, obviously I want nothing more than the Knicks to win a championship this year. I need it really bad.
yeah,
All right,
okay.
like I do. The Rangers suck. Giants are on the come up a little bit, and the Yankees just lost one. So I need this, man.
Yeah, for
But if I
sure.
had to pick a team, let's get that Wemby ring out of the way. All right. Let's get him his championship and then that's it. All right. We
I
don't need
respect
another.
Wemby. Yeah, I
You know, that's
respect
what
Wemby
I'm
a lot.
saying. Let's
Yeah.
get him his ring and we won't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, I respect Wemby a lot. So, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he wins the championship, but I want to see my Knicks win it, man. I want
That's
to see
why
it. Yeah.
I need it. I need it bad, dude.
Yeah. I really I look forward. Oh my God.
Mhm.
The prospect of the Knicks going into the finals is still
It
like it's
hit me.
giving me
It
chills right
really
now. Yeah.
finally like hit me a couple
Yeah.
of days ago.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, we could go to the
Yeah.
finals.
It's giving me
We
chills right
could
now
get
just
there,
thinking about
man.
it,
This is a
man.
very, very realistic path to the finals. Now we're playing Cleveland, and it's like, oh
We
man,
got exactly what we wanted. You couldn't draw it up any better than that.
we
Like,
better not lose because this is exactly what we wanted.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. At least we didn't stand outside saying, "We want Cleveland."
Yeah,
It would be
seriously.
even more embarrassing if we did. Yeah, but seriously, I mean, we everything we've dreamt of is right in front of us, and we got to go out and get it. That's it. Jalen
We
Brunson got to
got it.
continue doing his thing. I like to say doing Jalen Brunson things.
He's the man.
Yeah, I know he
In
is.
Brunson we trust, dude.
And Brunson we trust, and
Hmm.
Cat doing what he did. OG actually was the best player last series before he got hurt. Um,
We
and
need angry
Mikal,
cat.
we need
Angry
angry
cat,
cat.
man.
We need a dog. We don't need a cat. We need a dog.
Hmm. I love when he gets pissed off and
Yeah,
just goes
so do I.
yammed on somebody, dude, driving
Yeah,
down
so
the
do
lane.
I. So do
God.
I. Yeah. And wow, 25 threes in that last game. That's preposterous. 25. And
I'm
we,
getting
we could have
excited just thinking about it,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. We could have broken that record too, but we chose to stop taking threes. It was that bad.
Nah, we'll wait, you know.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. But man, I mean, you got Cat, Mikel, Deuce, Shaman. Oh my God, we got a deep
OG
team.
coming back.
OG coming back. Oh, we got a deep team. Even Alvarado was doing his thing last series, and
Love
Clark,
him.
yeah, like Alvarado, I love him. He brings that spirit. And
Oh yeah.
Clarkson, man, I mean, got a squad,
You
man.
know, I'm glad we hung on to Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, yeah. He still shows that he has value
He's a
to it.
hooper, man.
He's a hooper, yeah, for sure. And the funny part is he could be a erratic shooter at times, but he's brought defense. That's the
Yeah.
surprising part. He's brought some defense to the
Yeah.
team. So I like the fact that he's changed his game a little bit just so he can contribute in another way. So
Hmm.
it's been a great
No.
ride to watch this team.
This bench is deep. The starters are healthy, firing on all cylinders. I mean, everything's a go right now.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And I can't wait to watch this game tomorrow.
I'm
I said this a
excited.
million times, but I genuinely can't wait to watch the series unfold. And now that my Mets are trending upwards and Knicks are doing what they're doing, I mean, man, I mean, it's exciting. It's kind of exciting to be a sports
It's good
fan.
for the city, man.
Yeah, it's good for the city to be a New York sports fan for sure, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, hopefully we can bring a championship back home, and
Made it.
we might claim you as a New Yorker after that.
One day.
One
One
day,
day.
yeah. Oh man, but man, I mean, it's a great conversation once again, and I
Always, dude.
appreciate you for hopping on and talking about the Mets and Yankees, even though you guys were on the short end of the stick.
I'm here, man. We're always
Yeah.
gonna be talking about it.
Oh yeah,
So,
we have a lot more episodes coming up. This is the first of many. So
hmm.
yeah, stay tuned, you guys. We guys still got to talk about our college experience too,
Yeah, we do.
playing
We gotta sit
baseball.
down
Yeah,
together one day
yeah,
and have
yeah,
like a more casual convo.
for sure, for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it was once again, thank you for joining me, and both Kyle and Slugger are out.
Peace.
Peace out. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go, Knicks.
Let's go Mets. I'm just joking.
Yeah,
Shout
if
out.
your team got stress, come talk to me. Wins or losses, yeah, there's therapy. From the heartbreak place to the victory, you got problems, Slug got the remedy.